Hi guys, this is Mario Obo. I'm very one of the benefits of social media is that so many things that has been covered for a long time. Social media has been able to bring it, you know what I mean, to the people. Today I want to talk about the greatest fraudsters of Africa, the greatest fraudsters of Africa. I want to talk about some kind of pastors. This video is not to all pastors. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Christian. And not just that I'm a Christian, I'm a man who I have known top and great men of God. When I was in secondary school, I was in Waterford Group of Schools, which was owned by the great Archbishop Benson Idahosa. When I was in University of Nigeria, I was in Christ Embassy. I was even in the choir, and I was even able to travel for ladies and men in ministries and great programs by Pastor Chris Kilome. I was given a scholarship by Bishop Abraham Chibundu, and my very good, my mother in the Lord, my very close mother who prays for me all the time, Evangelist Malachi. This is a great woman. This is a great woman of God, and I have known all these people. But there are some kind of people who have used the name of God to squander and to steal from our people. You know what I mean? Now, there's a video circulating all around social media about this lady who asked people, this Pastor Funke, who asked people for $1,000, gift of $1,000, seeds of $1,000. You know what I mean? I'm very happy that social media was able to, expose all these people for even the lowest, for even the least person to actually watch and see for themselves. But today I want to talk about the effects of these things. All right. Now, these pastors, what they have done is that they have been able to create a lazy mindset of African youth. That is one thing that these fraudsters are creating, and is dangerous to our own society. We now have a kind of youth that believe that if you give God 500, you're going to get 5 million, just like that, without working for it. We now have a youth that are now mentally lazy. All their lives all depend on God, on God, on God, and not forgetting that they also need to work the land. These pastors have been able to do it through the mindset of people by brainwashing you, but most of you don't realize what these pastors are doing. I've lived in Western nation now for about 7 years. And now I ask myself, all of these pastors that when I was back in Nigeria, the GO, the MD, the GO, the overseer, the head pastor has traveled to America and they stay for 6 to 7 months or even 4 months, come back with big money. I ask myself, since I've been here, what church do they actually preach? What church? Because in this part of the world, people hardly go to church. As a matter of fact, if you have a church that has about 30 or 40 members, that is a mega church. Just 20, 30, 40 members, that is a member church, a great church. So where do these pastors get the kind of money that they come back home and then they build big houses and drive expensive cars and they say, oh, they want to preach in the UK or in America and someone give them some amount of money? I'm now doubting, where do they really come to, because we don't see this kind of churches. But I'm worried about our youths, the effect of these churches on our youths. Do you know that there are many girls today who are married to men that they hate? Who are married to men that they cannot stand? They only marry these men because the GO said, God showed me a vision that Mr. This and Mr. That is your husband. And just because they hold this GO in very high esteem, they went about to marry these men, and their lives have now become horrible. The pastors of these children, they live in Western nations. They attend excellent schools. They go to places where even the common man cannot go. And all of the money that they are spending is coming from you. That's going to church, that is praying every day and not forgetting you have to go to work and work your land, and you are doing 7 days to be healed, 4 days to receive anointing for prosperity. This is the year. You share this thing on your Facebook, and you will have, I pray for you, 7 days from now, God will bless you with supernatural money. They have now turned God to be a magician, while they themselves are using your wealth, using your hard-earned money to build for themselves an everlasting empire. My people, wake up. This God is here in your heart. I believe in my heart that the only religion that should be allowed in this world is a religion of love. Because the people on the street, the man who is begging on the street, that is God right there. And when you go and help that man, you are showing what? Love, which is the greatest religion that should be only allowed in humanity. These pastors, what they also let you know is that they are the first unbelievers. Because if they actually believe in this God who they preach about, this God that they say is a terrible thing to fall into his hands, if they actually believe in this God who they claim to say that they believe in, then they'll be afraid to even use his name to preach at all and to steal from our people. These people are the first unbelievers. Know God for yourself, my people. As you're young, this is the time for you to make a decision that will improve your life and let God be the judge. Because if you're a failure tomorrow, that same pastor that loves you now, that same pastor that's showing you all the love, when you become a failure tomorrow, that pastor will see you and ignore you and will behave like he never, ever, ever met you before. All right? Be wise. Don't be taken for a fool. My name is Mario Obo. God bless Africa. One love.